Give me some respect right now.
Going on, everybody? Day 8 of Eagles training camp in the books, a Sunday morning practice as they have the first of 3 days. And I thought the story of today, there was a lot of different things, but Tanner McKee is having a really, really good camp. He is up over 100 throws without an interception. He had probably the best throw of the day on Sunday when he hit Darius Cooper down the right sideline for about a 25-ish yard completion. And if you think about it, Tanner is not really the kind of quarterback a team like this normally has. If you're a Super Bowl contending team that's expecting to play a lot of playoff games, go all the way, you normally want a veteran with a lot of experience. And that's not Tanner. Tanner has only been in the NFL, for a few years. He's only played 50 or so snaps. But when you watch him out on the practice field, you see why the Eagles have confidence. He's in complete control pre-snap. He's explaining things to guys after the play about where they should have been, talking about what they talked about. And the guy throws a beautiful ball. I mean, he has 2 or 3 throws a day that really stand out. His accuracy, while not super consistent yet because he's still a young player, you can just see that he can fit the ball into windows. The timing is perfect. Loves a good anticipation throw. You see that out there quite a bit. So Tanner doesn't have the experience, but I do think the Eagles should be excited about where he's at. And I think if he were to go in this year, he would play well. So good day for Tanner McKee. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
From that guy over there.
What I seen from that guy?
In this training camp.
A lot, man. He's been here before me, and I've just been learning off him. And he's been my big brother, you could say, ever since college, going on 30 visits, not 30 visits, but going on visits to Georgia, him being my hosting, and he taking me around school, letting me know how it's going to be with the players and the coaches, and who he messing with and who, like, his favorite people to talk to just through his college career. And we get into the league, it's pretty much the same thing.
It looks like he's taking this game to another level, though, in this training camp.
Oh, yeah, and that, too. Like, he's getting slim. He's running fast. I really think I don't want to get him too much, but I think JD faster than me. He moving fast, man. He was faster than me in college, so he been moving.
What initially happened with the shoulder injury?
Just a little injury popped up, came out of nowhere, and we just treated it the best we can.
So there wasn't something specific that.
Oh no.
No. Okay.
How do you feel since you've been back? Where's your conditioning stand? After missing the first few days.
Yeah, it's a little off, but it's something we get working on every day. Like, so right now, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna hop on the treadmill and get a couple runs and hop on the bike. So this is gonna get better every day.
Now that you're back in team drills, how much of a help is that?
Oh, it helped get my feet back under me. Just doing drills compared to going against an actual O-line or 11-on-11 just at that, it's very much different. But just being back for the last 3 practices has been good and helping me get my feet under myself.
In the Friday practice, it seemed like you and Saquon were kind of doing some trash talking to each other. What was kind of going on there, and just about the intensity of that?
Just friendly competition. That's actually what I like. Just have a little energy in practice. I know we can't hit each other. We don't want to hurt each other like that. But, just getting a little thud on them, let them know I was there and, stuff like that. It's just friendly competition.
How is Saquon as a...
Kind of letting you know that he was there too.
Oh, yeah. Always. He's one of the GOATs, man. So I know he's there. We got to stop him.
Was he that loud last summer?
He came in a little smooth, but that's come with the confidence. We all here to boost each other's confidence, and if he's talking like that, I know in the games it'll get serious.
There's been a premise out there that you have yet to kind of even scratch the surface of your capabilities. Do you feel like that's accurate?
No, I just I seen it out there. I just let people say what they want to say. At the end of the day, I know what I got to do. I know what my goals are, and I know what I'm trying to do to finish my football season, whatever you want to call it.
More Jomo's going to have a prominent role. It looks like that. What did you see from him so far?
Nah, you see a lot. And talking about Jomo, actually, when the season was over, I seen somebody post on Twitter or X, we want to call it, of like 3 or 4 minutes of his highlights, and you can see he's working out there. And I think this is the year he's going to prove it. All eyes going to be on him. He's going to get no one-on-one rushes where he's going to do what he did last year, and it's just going to show.
What do you see from Tyler Steen?
Steen? Yeah, Steen, that's my boy. He went to Bama. I played against him, I think, one time at Bama. But me and him been going at it since we got here. First reps, when it was him and McKee going for a spot, I was going against both of them guys. So I got a good chance to learn about Steen, his sets, and he learned about me, my little hump moves and stuff. So we just getting each other better every day. He's a good, hell of a player.
Do you look at it trying to get him ready, know that he's in line to take over that starting spot?
I believe he's ready. Like I said, him and McKee was fighting for a spot last year. Me, both of them guys were ready. McKee earned the spot. He got it. It happened, but now he's going. Steen is the guy that's going to step up. I think he's ready. Like I said, we're going to get each other every day.
You talk about those goals that you have for yourself. I guess, what is it going to take for you to reach those goals? What do you need to do to get there?
What I did last year plus more. Whatever. I feel like it all comes with like in order. I just play good, do what I got to do. Even if it's not just playing good, just playing fundamental sound and doing what I need to do. All the defensive player of the year, all the trophies and etc. just fall in order.
Do you feel like so 3 guys basically starting caliber left up front, Milton, Josh, and BG? Does that change how you view about maybe what you need to do to fill their vacancies in some ways, whether it's like intensity, whether it's how you perform?
It's Phil. I wouldn't want to say it like that, but it's Phil. We bring in guys we believe that could fill in those roles for them guys. And as a D-line aspect, Milton, Jomo played kind of behind Milt. If Milt didn't get them snaps, it was a Jomo and then Booker, stuff like that. But I think we're ready. We just really worry about standing together as a team, not trying to worry about last year. We know we lost a couple guys, but that's not going to affect the way we treat each other.
What about in terms of like swagger, playing like I know CJ brought a little bit of that to the I know that's secondary versus defensive line, but in terms of like playing with a little edge, I mean, you've been known to kind of be a little.
Whatever you want to call it.
You're probably like it. Yeah, do you feel like you bring that to this defense?
Oh yeah, and I don't got to talk to do it. I might make a play and then they can feed off my energy off that, but I also do talk a little bit. I just don't talk when everybody looks.
In those days when you were hurt on the sideline, you were pretty animated.
Oh, yeah, you see it. See, that's all you got to see right there.
Is that on purpose? Like, were you trying to do that?
Oh yeah, because I can't do nothing but watch. I might as well hype the guys up. Now that you see that I'm actually practicing, and you see me and Saquon going at it a little bit, friendly competition. But I'm just trying to bring more energy. And like I said, our group is young. Like maybe the whole defense, we're young, so we all just got to feed off each other.
Is that something you did 2 years ago, or is it?
Yeah, I did it 2 years ago, but it was more quiet. Yeah. 2 years ago, I was a rookie, so they don't want to hear too much out of rookie. When you playing good, you're good, but they told me that I was gonna have to speak up a good amount. The players, coaches, everybody, and it's that time. I ain't gotta yell and have veins coming out my face, but I'm gonna say something to try to get us all with the energy and stuff.
But what was your reaction to that when they first asked you to take on that bigger leadership role this offseason?
It wasn't really none. Like I say, most of my actions and to get the team together is during the game. I talk out here, like he said, he seen me running around when I wasn't practicing. I talk in the locker room. I talk to guys one-on-one, stuff like that. But in the game, they know when I'm locked in. If I make a big play or anybody make a big play, we all just go celebrate.
Did you do that at Georgia? Is there any difference between doing that at Georgia and doing that?
I did that at Georgia. I do it everywhere. That's why people eat off it. Yeah, that's it.
Do you approach practice differently in year 3? Like, do you come in each day with like something else to work on, or how do you approach that part of it?
I just want to come conditioned, and I want to come better than how I was last year at this spot right now. Yes.
Do you have a good feel of where you are? Like, can you?
I started a little behind, but I still got the confidence, and I'm still getting better every day.
What are any moves in particular? Like, obviously, I want to tell us, but is there something you're trying to add to the old repertoire in terms of
everything? We got a lot of plays where we're lining up different places, so I'm trying to get on the other side of the line. I know I play on the left side a lot. I'm for to try to even it out, like go on the right side, get some rushes over there. So, I got to work on my moves on both sides, being comfortable, working the hump move on the left and then working on the right. So.
And we've seen you in the end a few times too. Is that
huh?
We saw you at the end a few times too. Is that something that?
Yeah, if that's what y'all see, that's what's going to happen. You know?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll leave that up to y'all to decide. We're just all practicing getting better.
Hey, did you hear what you said about Morrow being sort of awkward to block, and that's a good thing? What does that say to you as a defensive lineman? Do you see that from Morrow?
Definitely. With Mo, conventionally, I guess, relatively, he's kind of short in our group. But we have a guy like that he automatically has great leverage, and he plays low. He plays with his hands. He's very gifted with his hands, and he works at it. It's very hard to block. And even just looking at it from the outside in, it's really great to see that Mo is like progressing, and he's progressing, and he's making his changes, and he's getting better with time, and it's just really good to see. And he keeps us we all like work at the same things, but Mo is definitely gifted.
Leverage as a 6'6" guy, how does that affect you? Is that something you have to be cognizant of play to play and make sure?
Definitely. When you 6'6" and everybody's around like 6'3", 6'4", you have to really kind of hone in on that, staying low, playing with leverage. That's been the same case since high school. High school was probably even worse because, I'm dealing with people that's like 5'6", 5'5", 5'10" at the most. But, it's just getting there, being consistent, playing with a flat back. I mean, anytime that I find myself looking above or getting out leveraged is because I'm playing too high. So it's one of the things that you have to look at on the film and adjust and be conscious about.
How has rookie Ty Robinson been so far in camp? What do you see?
He's been good. He's been progressing. Obviously, the transition from college and NFL is not easy. And he's been doing good, though, staying the course, getting developed with time, learning the playbook. And that's all we could really ask for him. When time comes up in the preseason, we see what he got. But, he's an excellent player. He's gifted. He's strong. He makes great decisions. And, we're just excited to see him progress. Like, I think it's very hard for, a D lineman to come in and immediately be, top of his game. He always has the little buffer period to learn. So he's in his learning period.
We got Jalen Carter back.
It's been great. It's just great seeing him out there. As a defense, as a D line, we kind of thrive when everybody's together. So when we all together, it's fun. We have a great time. It's great seeing him out there. He's feeling it. He's getting back into the swing of things. And honestly, it's just nice to have a full unit.
You brought it up when you were questioning Lynn, but how much fun is it when the intensity rises? Because it seemed, when the weather broke, it seemed like
definitely
the intensity went to another level.
I mean, we believe in the philosophy that iron sharpen iron. So when we go out there and we have a great practice and we making plays on defense and even offense, when they make plays, we know that we can look around and say that we have a great team. We're right where we need to be. We're right on pace. Obviously, last year is last year, but knowing that we had that great competition, we still getting good work and we still having fun doing it. That's what a team is to me. And when we go out there and we make plays and we have fun doing it, it makes practice a lot easier.
Does Saquon get on your nerves at all talking?
Oh yeah. I mean, everybody talks junk. That's part of the game. That's what we have, but it fuels us. It pushes us to get better.
Anybody have a good line yet?
Nah. No great ones. Appreciate it.
I feel like he's a really smart guy, physical guy, obviously from his college tape. Just wish he'd get back to us. I know no physical reps, they're very important, but he's taking all the mental reps. He's still, alive in the meetings and stuff, still asking the questions, still asking me questions. And, he's coming along, and I like to see that even though they're a young guy, I want them to be smart or older up here in the mind. So you can tell he has some of that, and I feel like once he gets back out, he'll be fine.
During this time where he hasn't been able to practice full, what's he been like in the meeting room, behind the scenes, that sort of thing?
Yeah, he's been the same. Just like he's been practicing, asking questions. He works with me on the side, when the special teams are going. Just always communicate. And, that's what you want to see. His mental – oh, my fault. He's definitely in there mentally and stuff, and that's what you like to see. So.
What's been your impressions of Sidney Brown now he's played?
He's a great guy, a great athlete. He's flying around. He had one of his best practices the other day, and he's just one of those guys that kind of just flashes on tape. Everybody's moving at one speed, but he's not. I feel like he's really picking up the defense really well, and he's doing really good, in my opinion.
How do the coaches stress you guys out here so that once you get into the game situations that they'll be
Yeah, they kind of just let us go. The reins are off. I feel like we got smart enough players to figure it out and problem solve. That's who we have in the room, and we stretch ourselves definitely in the meeting room as well. We ask the hard questions, the PhD level questions, and just so when we get out there, it's easier. So
what do you look for most out of like a playing partner next to you?
I just want to hear them communicate. Sometimes I want them to make the calls and check opposite the field just to hear what I say. At times, you always have somebody back there to make the whole call and kind of get everybody set, but I want them to take care of their side, and then sometimes look at my side and say, okay, Reed's doing this, I need to hear him say that. So that's how I operate. That's what I want to hear from them, and I feel like they're doing a great job doing that.
How would you characterize Saquon as a trash talker?
He's not BG level. He needs to work on that. He don't scare me at all. You know what I'm saying? So.
What does it do for you guys as a team when someone has a family member who's physical and he?
Oh, I love it. I mean, we go against the best of the best, and you know, we can talk trash to each other out here, you know, talk all this, but we're inside, we're best friends, you know, and that's what you want, you know, that's what you want as a team, and you want to compete out here and love each other in there. So.
What was it like Friday? It seemed like it was.
Oh, it was great. It was fun. I mean, it's just fun because you just want to get something out, especially Saquon. I kind of just, you know, push his buttons a little bit and trying to step in front of him and see what he says. And it's just funny to see him get aggravated and see what he can do. I know when he gets heated, he usually goes off, you know what I'm saying? But it's just funny. I know I love doing that. So.
What pushes his buttons?
It ain't no doggone tomorrow, fellas. What are you gonna bring to the doggone turn? Are you gonna bust somebody in their mouth? Are you gonna do your doggone job? Are you gonna play from your doggone chest? Are you gonna play from your heart and get everything you doggone got? Cause I'ma do that. They don't respect us. They don't know about our heart, man. That thing is beating your doggone chest right now. Whatever you got today, I got to have.